Kristen, thank you so much. There is right now a nationwide effort to keep people safe from accidental overdoses at music festivals. The nonprofit This Must Be the Place travels to festivals, educating concert goers about the dangers of fentanyl, while also distributing this important thing you've probably been hearing about, Naloxone.
That group will be in Georgetown this weekend for the Two Step In Festival. Ahead of that, the founder, William Perry, is joining us right here in studio to talk about his group's efforts. William, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you for having me.
You know, your group, again, is going to be in Georgetown this weekend, but your mission is to fight the fentanyl epidemic at arts and music festivals. What will your work look like in Georgetown this weekend?
So in Georgetown, we'll have a booth set up just like any other booth that you might get water from or refreshments or even a slice of pizza. The only difference is at our booth, you can walk away with something that could potentially save somebody's life. And while we don't anticipate that being needed at the festival, our real mission is one of social impact here in the Austin, Travis County area, Georgetown area, and beyond. So our booth, you walk up, we have really friendly volunteers who will educate people, answer questions, maybe burning questions that they haven't wanted to put in their Google search histories or whatnot. And we can get them to walk away with Clixado, which is a very strong version of Naloxone that's guaranteed to reverse an overdose should they ever come across one.
It's really important stuff. I know part of your goal is to normalize Naloxone and some of these efforts. So what has the experience been like in talking with people at these festivals so far?
You know what, when we started out, we expected people to give us a little bit of backlash and, you know, maybe be a little argumentative towards us. Not the case whatsoever. We have been welcomed in Texas, Arkansas, Georgia, New York City. We've been welcomed everywhere with open arms with this effort because a lot of times people just want the resource and they want the information because at the end of the day, we're fighting a war against fentanyl right now. And that means that we need soldiers on the ground that are equipped with the very thing that can fight back against that. And that's what we're trying to do. So that normalization effort, a lot of times we're met with people who have either had this on their to-do list to pick this stuff up, or, you know, they have lost a loved one or lost someone in their life, and they want to walk up and say thank you for being out here, and thank you for doing this, and thank you for avoiding a tragedy in somebody else's life. Because that's honestly what started our organization. Was we went through a lot of loss. We're from Columbus, Ohio, where it's been a long road with the opioid epidemic, but you know, we decided that those tragedies can be avoided in other people's lives. They don't have to go through the pain and suffering that a lot of us did.
The work that your nonprofit is doing is very personal to you and your journey. Would you mind sharing a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know, I unfortunately became addicted to opioids at a really young age, 15 years old, as a matter of fact, and I continued to use them all the way up until age 25. Thankfully, I found sobriety. I rather enjoy it. And, you know, in doing that, I realized that there were a lot of places where things might have gone differently in my life. Should there have been somewhere there who cared about my plight, who cared about my situation? And what I wanted to do with this organization is just go out in the community and be able to create that care, be able to create and foster people caring for each other. So maybe, you know, it wasn't too long ago when someone might have looked at me and said, he'll never go anywhere. But here I am sitting next to y'all today, and I feel like, hey, at least I made it to Texas. But people looking at me just a few years ago would have never imagined that. So you really can't put somebody into this one specific time and place. You don't know what them being able to wake up tomorrow might enable.
Well, congratulations to you on your recovery, but also these incredible efforts. This program and the community you've created is really incredible. So people can, if you're heading out to Georgetown, look for their booth, come out and talk to them. And we've also got more information on what they are doing and these efforts on our website, kxan.com, so you can click through and figure out how to get plugged into these resources. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.